Welcome to this training on SAP S4HANA Cloud for Partners. In this training, you will learn more about SAP Customer Lifecycle Management for SAP S4HANA Cloud. Welcome to this S4HANA Cloud Partner Enablement session. In this session, I will talk about the Customer Lifecycle Management Framework for all S4HANA Cloud deployments, a framework which governs all S4HANA Cloud projects for customers. I will also talk about the various roles involved in such an engagement model, as well as cover the core essence of our governance framework. As a customer and as a partner, SAP S4HANA Cloud projects are supported with the Customer Lifecycle Management Framework, or what we also call CLM. Governed by the implementation plan, the customer's SAP S4HANA Cloud deployment is usually handled either by SAP or an SAP partner. Leveraging the CLM framework and roles that we will see shortly helps to provide the necessary consulting, implementation services and technical expertise to ensure a successful implementation. Underpinning all these roles is the SAP Cloud Enterprise Support Team, which provides a global services and support backbone via deployment rooms for products, data center operations, engineering and development, product management, and providing additional DBS experts when required. This ensures that the customer not only adopts and goes live in a timely manner, but also continues to stay on top of his cloud operations by staying prepared with what's coming on the roadmap, innovation, and upgrades. Let's take a closer look at the Customer Engagement Executive, the Customer Success Manager, as well as the SAP and Partner Expert Service roles in more detail. Let's start our review of the roles and responsibilities along the customer lifecycle with a closer look at the Customer Engagement Executive, or short CEE. The CEE is involved throughout a customer's SAP journey with detailed responsibilities to ensure that the customer achieves optimal value from SAP S4HANA Cloud at every stage. The CEE works with SAP services or our partners to help the customer extract value out of the solution that they have just purchased, and to engage the right resources from SAP and our partners to drive a successful outcome. The Customer Engagement Executive can basically be viewed as the post-sales relationship manager who establishes a strategic relationship with the key stakeholders on the customer side and focuses on the management of the commercial aspects, for example, our renewals. Focus on solution adoption as well as measurement of the overall consumption lies also in the purview of the CEE and helps us to drive success on the customer side. At the end of the day, the CEE really focuses on driving the customer towards achieving their business outcomes and towards driving a strong value delivery. There's also a product expert who supports from the development team and who is partnering very closely with the CEE, especially focusing on the initial stages of an engagement. Worthwhile mentioning for our partners is that especially for indirect deals, we highly recommend that the partner organization is taking on the role of a CEE as well. To learn more about the available enablement opportunities and options for this particular role, we're going to visit more details on the following slide. As just reviewed, the CEE plays an important role in helping SAP S4HANA Cloud customers experience a smooth implementation, realize the full value of their S4HANA Cloud system, and remain loyal customers by increasing stickiness and ensuring a high retention rate. For you, our partners, to realize the full economic potential of the cloud, customer engagement and loyalty are crucial. For this reason, we encourage you to establish a CEE role within your own organization. SAP provides detailed role-based learning maps to support you with the creation of this new role within your organization. Refer to the Customer Engagement Executive Learning Map in the SAP S4HANA Cloud Collaboration Room for Partners. This learning map provides an introduction to the responsibilities of the CEE role and looks at the business transformation and value realization phases of the customer lifecycle management process. Phases in which the CEE plays an important role. And then we delve into the critical nature of renewals in the context of our cloud business model. The SAP S4HANA Cloud Collaboration Room can be accessed through the SAP S4HANA Cloud product pages in sappartneredge.com or through the partner edition of the SAP Learning Hub. SAP is committed to helping our partners with the addition of this new role. We will communicate additional operational aspects and enablement opportunities as they become available in the future. The next role we're going to take a closer look at is the role of the Customer Success Manager. The Customer Success Manager is an additional resource provided by SAP when a subscription to SAP Preferred Success Plans has been purchased by the customer. The CSM is focused on solution quality and ensuring deployment success and will provide specific additional services and an enhanced service level agreement. The CSM is responsible for working with customers and end users to make sure the new features are explained to the customer every single quarter for every single release. Further on, his responsibilities are tracking of issues and their resolution. The CSM represents SAP's enterprise support organization and represents the value delivered by the support organization, which means a customer with a preferred success plan gets access to a higher service level agreement, which means issues get responded and resolved in a shorter time frame. The final role is that of our implementation partners or our own SAP DBS organization and is centrally involved through the onboarding, utilization and optimization phase of the CLM framework. In case of partners, you own your deployments. You are responsible for delivering and maintaining extensions and integrations for your customer, and you are responsible for change management with the customer, as well as key and end user knowledge transfer and enablement. After reviewing the different roles and responsibilities along the customer lifecycle management process, it's time now to take a closer look at the governance and escalation framework. There are 3 levels of program management. Executive sponsorship comprising senior roles from the customer, SAP, and either SAP Digital Business Services or the partner. Program steering comprising the customer executive sponsor and project manager, the SAP Customer Engagement Executive, as well as the partner program manager. And last but not least, project execution comprising the customer and partner PMs and the SAP Customer Success Manager representing support in case a preferred success plan has been signed. In terms of program governance and strategy, the overall direction is top-down. The executive sponsorship group will meet at least once a quarter to review progress and guide future direction. The program steering group will meet at least once a month to review progress and make all project level decisions. The project execution team will meet on a weekly basis to manage the day-to-day project. The escalation path is bottom-up and the CSM is the central point of contact for all product-related issues and is responsible for ensuring that all product issues are entered in the appropriate SAP support system. Further on, the escalation path then follows a clearly defined path upwards as appropriate. With this overall comprehensive framework, roles and responsibilities and governance in place, we ensure that the customer experiences a smooth transition to the cloud and continues to grow with it. While we have now reached the end of this e-learning, we would like to ask you to provide us with your feedback. Your comments are highly appreciated and will help us to improve upon this enablement experience. Thank you for completing this training.